They say point guards are the brain of basketball, the ones who think faster, react quicker, and control the entire flow of the game. But every once in a generation, a player comes along who doesn't just run an offense, he reinvents it. A player who makes the complicated look effortless, who turns broken plays into highlight passes, who manipulates defenses like he already knows the next 5 moves before they even guess the first. And right now, no player in the NBA does that better than Tyrese Haliburton. Not just a great passer, not just a flashy playmaker, but statistically, historically, one of the most efficient creators the NBA has ever seen. This is the story of how a skinny, unusual form kid, the player scouts said wouldn't be athletic enough, strong enough, or traditional enough, became the most efficient offensive engine in today's NBA. Welcome to How Haliburton Became the NBA's Most Efficient Playmaker Ever. The unlikely star, before Haliburton became the face of the Indiana Pacers, he was the kid nobody expected to dominate the league. He didn't jump out of the gym. He didn't grow up with elite-level explosiveness. He didn't have that classic textbook shooting form coaches usually love. In fact, many scouts doubted if his quirky release would even work in the NBA. But Tyrese always had something far more valuable. Something you can't teach. Vision, timing, rhythm, and a mind that thinks the game at a different speed. Even at Iowa State, his signature wasn't his scoring. It was how effortlessly he controlled the floor. He didn't force plays, he didn't rush possessions, he simply read the game better than everyone else. Where most players reacted, Haliburton predicted. And that became the foundation of everything that came later. Sacramento, the beginning of a mastermind. When the Sacramento Kings drafted Haliburton in 2020, they didn't know they'd just gotten a basketball genius. Within months, he became one of the most impactful rookies in the league. Not with volume scoring, but with decision-making. His assist-to-turnover ratio immediately ranked among the NBA's best. He played like a 10-year veteran trapped in a rookie's contract. He saw angles others couldn't. He hit shooters in stride. He manipulated defenses using hesitation, timing, and basketball IQ instead of brute athleticism. Yet surprisingly, he wasn't the primary point guard. He was brilliant, but he wasn't fully unleashed. Not yet. The Kings chose to build around De'Aaron Fox, and that meant Haliburton had to go somewhere he could take full control. And that moment came with one of the most shocking trades in years. The trade that changed everything. February 2022. The Kings traded Haliburton to the Indiana Pacers for Domantas Sabonis. Fans were stunned. Analysts were furious. Even Haliburton himself said he was heartbroken. But sometimes, a heartbreak becomes the beginning of a dynasty. Because the moment Haliburton arrived in Indiana, the league began to notice something. Give him a franchise. Give him the keys. Give him freedom. And he becomes something special. Coach Rick Carlisle didn't try to fix him. He didn't adjust his shooting form. He didn't change his unusual rhythm. Instead, he said, "Play your game. The team is yours." And from that moment, Tyrese Haliburton transformed from a promising young guard into one of the most unstoppable offensive engines in basketball. The efficiency revolution. This is where the story gets crazy. Haliburton doesn't just rack up assists. He does it with historic efficiency. At one point, he was averaging 24-plus points per game, 12-plus assists per game, under 3 turnovers, 50 to 40 shooting splits. That combination, it had never been done before. Tyrese Haliburton was redefining what an elite playmaker looks like. His game is built on deceptively slow but deadly change of pace, elite timing on pick and rolls, Jedi-level court vision, a deep three-point shot, defenders must respect, and a passing accuracy, the playmaking blueprint. So how does Haliburton do it? How does he maintain efficiency at levels even legends never reached? Here's what makes him different. 1. Elite pick-and-roll manipulation. Haliburton uses hesitation dribbles and slow-down moments to freeze defenders. He reads the big man's footwork, then delivers the ball at the exact second the defense collapses. 2. The deep range threat. His long-range shooting forces defenders to play higher. That means more space, more open lanes, more pass-in angles. 3. Zero-waste movement. He never dribbles just to dribble. Every step has purpose. Every pause sets up the next action. 4. Extreme decision-making efficiency. His turnover rate is unbelievably low for a player with such high usage. He breaks the rules of modern basketball by maximizing every possession. 5. Fearless creativity behind the back. No look, left-hand lasers, bounce passes between defenders. But what makes him special is not the flash. It's that the flash is always the correct basketball decision. The leader Indiana needed. The Pacers didn't just gain a star, they gained a franchise leader. His energy is infectious. His communication is constant. His unselfishness elevates everyone around him. A team that was stuck rebuilding suddenly became the fastest offense in the league, one of the most entertaining teams, a playoff threat, and a future contender, all built around Haliburton's court vision and efficiency. He turned role players into snipers, bigs into lob threats, bench players into floor spacers. He didn't just improve the Pacers, he transformed them. The new era of point guards. In a league dominated by athletic guards who rely on speed, strength, and explosiveness, Haliburton represents a new type of superstar, one who wins with intelligence, efficiency, timing, unselfishness, and elite decision-making. He's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, he's not the flashiest, but he's one of the most effective. And that's why his rise feels so important, because Haliburton is proving something powerful. Basketball IQ is still the most dangerous weapon in the NBA. From overlooked prospect, to misunderstood rookie, to franchise centerpiece, to one of the most efficient playmakers basketball has ever seen. Tyrese Haliburton's story isn't just about stats or assists. It's about redefining what a modern point guard can be. He's not just the future of the Pacers. He's one of the future faces of the NBA. And if this is what he's doing now, just imagine what he'll look like in 5 years. This is how Tyrese Haliburton became the NBA's most efficient playmaker ever.